do I want to squeeze in some true crime? Or do you guys want to, fuck it. Let's squeeze in some true crime. Let's do that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of JCS, but I'm a fan of their YouTube channel. This is shit that I watch on my own. I visit Our Alien sometimes. It's full of really delusional people that see a balloon in the sky and they say, "Oh shit, that's a huge this is huge. The world is going to change." Yeah, I know. People are fucking weird, man. Like fucking, especially like that would have been more plausible maybe in like the 90s, right? Because I grew up in the 90s. But fucking now that we're in 2023, everybody has a 4K camera in their pocket, and you're telling me we don't have clear videos of fucking ghosts and aliens? Nah, son. There's no shot. There's no fucking way. All right, have you guys heard about this case? This is a crazy case. I heard about this before. Well, I heard about this on, I think, Reddit. I haven't seen this whole video, but like I've seen it on Reddit. This is only 30 minutes. This is really wild though.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
Ghosts are more believable than aliens, to be honest. Neither one of them are believable to me. They're both like, yeah, whatever.
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
All right, that's already a wild start. The first thing you come in hot with, my boyfriend's dead. All right.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire risk. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. Like kind of.
This is integral to the story. This is what makes it weird. This is what I saw on Reddit when I first heard about this case and read the fucking article. This was years ago. I put him in a suitcase and we were playing. Bro.
Case and we were playing. Like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened.
Okay.
How's the audio? Can y'all hear it all right?
No. I pulled him out of the suitcase.
Is it clear? Or you want me to turn it
He
up?
was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him
I don't
on
know
the
if my
floor,
mic
grab
is
his
too
back,
loud.
Okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
purple.
Clear?
Okay,
Okay, good.
Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Just by looking at him, you can tell.
You saw this, Rumple? I've seen some of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who for now?
Oh, right there.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who you just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago. Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him dying.
All right, first and foremost, rip boyfriend, but this mustache is crazy. I'm just putting that out there, you guys. That's it. I'm not like not gonna keep hating on this man, but this mustache is crazy.
Of suffocation. Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely unaware of at this particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on her phone last night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m. and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in the suitcase. But George isn't laughing. He's asking to be let out and repeatedly stating that he can't breathe. The second video was recorded 11 minutes later.
Wait,
showing the
are
same
these
thing,
videos
except
online?
the suitcase was
Please
flipped
tell
over
me
and
they
in
are.
a different area of the apartment. Sarah is both unmistakably and heavily intoxicated in these videos, which may explain the fact she didn't delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist. And yes,
Yo,
you will
the
see
videos
moment she becomes
exist?
aware of their existence.
Okay.
But we first have to acknowledge how
Okay.
this episode.
Well, I'm gonna let this play because I don't know if you guys have ever seen JCS. Don't want to see someone dying. Okay, fair enough. when we get to the interrogation, because if you've never seen JCS, it's a lot of interrogations. So it's like real-time police interrogations.
Was even possible, and that would be the law. And
but yeah,
crime
if you
network.
guys don't
They
want to
sent
see the
us
videos,
uncompressed documents that
then
comprise this
yeah.
video.
I won't
Almost
show
every
it.
case
I don't
we
want to
have covered
traumatize
or
anybody.
will cover is already available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the 2 main items of public record in the case of Sarah Boone.
Oh, hey, this is the YouTube channel I have pulled up right here on the side. That's where the actual videos are, the Law and Crime Network.
With the body cam footage, which is right where we left off.
Hello there. Okay. I had a cigarette loo. I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay? I really need something to drink. Okay. Well, I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter. Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second. What's going on? I just got here, so fill me in. No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Like, having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night. Okay.
No, she's 42. I think, right? They said 42?
Yes, you will see the moment she becomes 11 minutes later, leading to him dying.
I think they said 42.
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone,
Yeah,
who you just
42.
heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago.
And I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Like, having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay. Fine.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek.
But still, this is a 42-year-old woman that zipped a man in a whole ass suitcase.
My former husband.
How did he live here with you?
Yeah,
now?
she doesn't look 42 in my opinion.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay, okay. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
This is why I'm single.
I am so caught now right now. It's on the counter.
I can't remove anything from out of the house.
I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit.
Ma'am,
I don't.
water. Just water.
I can get you some water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be.
Wait, why is
He
the
referred to
ex-husband
fact that
here?
Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
Oh, I was like, why the fuck is he? What's going on? Y'all notice no tears? Yes, exactly, Zozo. 1000%.
Him or not today?
From school.
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside.
Ex-husband got rid of her before he ended up in that suitcase.
I called
That's what happened.
Second, okay?
He's currently on parole because of it. So.
They went on vacation. He said, I could fit in that. Let me get out of here.
Okay.
He explains that George has been arrested for domestic
That's a crazy
violence
thing to say.
multiple
I'm
times
sorry.
against Sarah,
That was out
and
of
that
pocket.
Sarah's literally bailed him out every time.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from this tap. Probably gonna pass out on us.
Some people
Okay,
don't
well,
cry.
listen.
Doesn't
The
mean they
police
aren't
officer asks
sad.
the ex-husband
That's
to stick
true.
around for a little
That's
while
true,
longer. She
Chopin.
then gets a notepad and returns to Sarah.
I
to
still
collect
think
more
it's
information.
weird that she's got a whole ass dead body in her house, her boyfriend, and she doesn't seem too phased by it. I think that's sus.
Okay, well, I'm gonna joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him, you know.
Yeah,
spoil
that's
a
what I'm
little
saying,
bit, whatever it is.
Zozo. I think
Then I fell asleep.
you would have more emotion. At
fell
least I
asleep.
would. I would be flipping the fuck
where
out.
it is.
Right down
But I mean, I
there.
guess she could be in
Just
shock.
there.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Thought it was
possible.
funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it, and
Okay.
then I fell asleep
Where did you fall asleep at?
upstairs. I just totally
So you
forgot.
began to do CPR on him.
Yes.
From
Yes.
About
And he
what time
gurgled,
this morning
like he
did you
gurgled.
start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon, and it like air was coming out, and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
She is
You had
shaking,
do
to be
CPR, you
fair.
doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because
So she could be in shock. That's possible.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's
okay,
at school.
he's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He is 9. He's third
I
grade.
can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
The ex-husband leaves, and the officers wait for investigators to arrive.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade?
The investigators then arrive.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea.
My partner, Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
And I
laughing?
both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that.
She needs a blood analysis to see what she's taken. I agree.
Family have never liked me.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
They're
So
going
it's...
to kill me.
Okay,
Do
well...
they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
I'll be right
The
back. Give me one
detectives
second.
reassure Sarah that she's not about to get murdered, and then go in to investigate the apartment.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the night, and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire handwritten page of questions, the first of which was about when she's getting back her phone.
I'm going to have you sit in the green chair that doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, ma'am.
Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges then brushes off.
So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Sarah has no idea what just happened.
This morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running.
Okay, this is sussy as fuck. Coming in with your own list of questions for the cops. I feel like I would be too distraught to be worrying about questioning the cops about shit. You know what I mean?
The wall or the hall tree. So why?
Okay.
The investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. They occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles.
Yeah, Goldie, this is fucking crazy.
And listen to music. That's why.
I only know
She had all
surface
night to
level.
set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch. There is a 12-hour gap between the timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
Nobody got out.
See, I only know surface level. When I saw this on Reddit, it had just happened, and it was guy dies in suitcase or whatever. So that's all I know. This interrogation and shit I haven't seen.
This is what's mind-blowing to me. I don't...
This was BDSM gone wrong? Maybe.
Hand on anybody.
He also had, on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on his head and skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good.
Then how do you get the bruises, though? You know what I'm saying?
The interrogator now brings up Sarah's last call to police, reporting domestic violence.
Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
She just referred to the fact that George didn't face charges for the alleged assault.
Like, we've been good.
Alleged
I don't know if,
assault?
like,
Wait, what was the assault
last time
about? Hold on.
got out of jail, take that either.
Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain
Oh,
rod.
domestic
Yeah,
violence.
curtain rod. That's
Oh,
why I
he
can't
hit
believe
her
Reporting
with a
domestic
curtain rod?
violence.
Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
Oh, well,
She just referred to the fact that George
All right,
didn't
well.
face charges for the alleged assault.
fuck that
Like,
guy.
we've been good. I don't
Immediately
know,
fuck
like,
that guy.
It's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The
Good,
probation
that means-
officer,
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know
Okay,
if
so
Tom's
he's
crying
he's
about
been
me
beating the
that,
shit
but
out of this
when I
woman.
flee, I go
All right,
upstairs.
well, I immediately feel
So-
less bad for this guy.
Sarah is detailing possible
Like,
motives
immediately.
for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead interrogator really doesn't like Sarah and abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
Right, but
Remarkably
you're saying that you guys
entertaining?
did good, and when I asked you yesterday,
Oh, I mean,
there has
we are
the
watching
last
this for entertainment
incident
right
that
now,
you
I
can
guess.
remember was the curtain
To be
rod
fair.
incident, which you said was a month ago, so,
Give or take.
right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which remodels the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way, and he was trying. He was really trying.
She somehow transitions into the
All right, that kind of came out of nowhere, honestly. This whole sad thing came out of nowhere, out of left field. She was very defensive a second ago. She was very defensive a second ago, and now she's like
principle of how she doesn't
crying
normally
or
drink,
whatever.
and it's kind of only because of George that she drinks it all.
The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend.
No, yeah, he can't help his
That's
ass
when
now.
You have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm gonna
Okay,
go get
she
something to
went
drink.
she went right back to, like, she went from crying just a second ago to going back on the defense. She went from this to that in like 30 seconds. Not even.
She somehow transitions into the principle of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kind of only because of George that she
Yeah,
drinks
that's
it all.
weird.
The occasional
That's weird
wine,
behavior.
whatever, or if it's a weekend. That's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up
She
the
needs
next
a new
day.
husband.
I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more previously
Sounds like she
prior
needs
that I
new
need to get
luggage.
done. He can't process like that.
The other
He doesn't
one,
process
I
like
don't
that.
think she's
So
gonna
the
get the
next
other
thing
one
you
back.
know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way.
Yeah, maybe she
shape,
needs
and form.
rehab.
Asked
Bruh, I
him.
drink. I'm drinking right now.
Helped him.
I've never put a motherfucker in
took
a
care of
suitcase
him.
though.
Sarah talks about George's anger
That's
management
crazy.
classes and the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
When I tell you I love him, I love him.
When you love somebody, you have to.
Bruh, it's sussy as
Everybody
fuck
tells me that.
that she keeps going in and out of these white woman tears.
Gets enough.
In the
The
next
strongest
moment,
weapon
the detective will say
in the,
then they
in
have
the
to
meta.
do something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she
wait.
once filed a
Did she just say she's gonna flee?
completely switch at
Oh, they finna lock her ass
the
up.
completion of this
Straight up.
sentence.
Then
Straight
they
up.
have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order against George, then for some reason brings up his ex-wife.
When I say a monster, she's a monster. Like,
The interrogator lets her vent about the ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any, like, timelines better? Like, what time you guys were playing, what time he was zipped up in the luggage, what time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and her going to sleep at around midnight.
What game?
I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if
what
you
game are they
recall when
talking
you went
about?
Upstairs to hide in the shower, or
like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Well,
Hold on. She said hide and seek. If they're playing hide and seek, how and why would she be zipping him up in a luggage?
we went
Because you can't zip it from the inside, can you? I don't think so. Like most luggage, you gotta like zip from the outside, right?
probably about.
Or am I wrong? Do they have like double
behind
zippers
it.
or something?
We weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it.
Because I know there's like
Started
double
to paint.
zippers on
Well,
like
started to listen to
tents.
music for a
You know
little
what I
bit.
mean? If you're going camping,
Started to
they don't
paint.
put that on luggage though.
Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know.
She wanted
Okay,
some
take
alone
off.
time.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
No, that's not how you play hide and
That's what we
seek.
did.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet
CSI?
needs to be cleaned out.
She's watched too many
Really
TV
bad. My
shows.
son's clothes need to
That's
be
not a real thing.
cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Gotcha. No, we're just,
Okay.
I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously
No.
I understand, you know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter, you were laughing, he was laughing, but what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any
I know this is crazy, and y'all couldn't see it because of my camera, but this man is digging all in his ball sack right here. Hold on, let me move my camera. This man is digging all in his ball sack right here. What the fuck are you doing, my guy?
or maybe having any
What the fuck are you doing, my guy?
photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
I'm surprised he didn't sniff as hard as he was going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get the old scratch and sniff.
So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of interrogation footage, the level of notoriety
Pro
these next
interrogation
moments
strats.
acquired
The
is
old
virtually
scratch and sniff.
unprecedented. I feel like this picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Okay, this is videos from her phone.
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
That's what they were saying at the beginning. She had 2 videos on her phone, right?
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Bruh, how you gonna go into this interrogation? This is like your hot like evidence drop, and your laptop's not charged.
Let me.
Come on, bro.
Sarah may have been hoping that that was the end of it. Really can't say that I blame her for that.
I'm saying make sure the laptop's charged, my guy. What
Is
the
it
fuck?
long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
I don't know how much I can take. This is your
I
phone.
don't
This
know
is
how
your
much I can
video.
I don't know how to find your...
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you. Stupid. Sarah.
She sounds drunk.
The word up.
She sounds drunk.
Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
That's him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
The interrogators should not be cutting each other off, but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of the evidence, which the lead detective will now focus on.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down.
You killed him!
And then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
All right, so she
My
left
plan
him
was
in
not
there
to go
then.
upstairs and go to sleep.
Like she's moving the suitcase
that's what
around.
you
He's
did.
saying he can't
But not
breathe,
intentional, though.
and she just left
No,
his.
you told me
You
you
said
went
not
upstairs
intentional. You just
because
moved it. What are you talking about?
Getting ready for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is. She just referred to an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way, so George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, it's like this.
But why is
But
he
how do
saying
you
I
zip
can't
yourself
breathe,
into a
and why is
suitcase?
he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no
gap.
hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the
I
other video.
understand. I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
Yeah, I was about to
Not
say, didn't you
malicious.
just say fuck
then
you?
what is that?
My
Like, what are you
intention
talking
was
about?
not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No. No.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might be twisting the truth in her favor a little bit. She seems to have forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have no recollection of this incident. So her impeccable memory all
Oh,
of
she
a sudden
did say
seems
that.
rather
I straight up
selective.
forgot about that already.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe, and you're the only one laughing,
Okay.
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments, like you're mad.
No. Please don't, I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is
What?
that her intuition is correct.
Hey, hold on.
She sort of
What the fuck are you talking about? They're not feeding you anything. They're showing you straight up video where you took the video. Homeboy was in there, said he couldn't breathe. You told him, fuck you.
And I
That's
don't know
just
if I
true.
can say that,
They got you in 4K. Like, what the fuck are you talking about right
but,
now?
Like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her intuition is correct. She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications. Her energy resembles that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you
Oh,
a video
well.
that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to, he'll be up here any minute.
I mean, you
But
left
were willing
homeboy
to
in there,
go
though.
upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go
Straight
upstairs
up.
and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase,
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
what do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in?
She's getting real defensive. Am I the only one picking up on that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not
Imagine if she
to
unleashed
leave
him.
him in the
And what was
suitcase.
your plan?
He probably would have
Waiting for him
whooped
to
her
come
ass if
upstairs.
I'm being
I thought it
real.
was, like, I thought he was
Like
okay.
apparently
Like, I
he's
didn't-
already
that-
put hands on her
know,
before.
He's not.
So he would have definitely beaten her
can't
for
breathe.
sure.
He's saying your name and you're like,
I
"That's
didn't
my
do it
name,
intentionally.
don't worry about it."
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's getting
Guys,
so defensive.
That's how we
I don't feel
are
like that's what
with each other.
innocent people
This whole
do.
suitcase thing,
Like if I was innocent, I wouldn't be popping off
happened
like that.
before.
I'd have been
Sarah
like, "What the fuck
tries to
y'all
move on
talking
to
about?"
another topic,
Like I would have
but
been
the
like,
interrogator
calm.
doesn't allow it and brings her back to the specifics of the evidence.
She's been sketchy
Again,
since the
because
beginning.
it's
I
closer
agree.
to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no
Since the
movement
beginning, like you were
of him
talking
trying
about,
to
Zozo,
unzip
with
it
the
or physically unzipping it.
the
All we
crying
see
with
is
no
pushing it
tears.
up.
That was
Trying to
sus
push
from
out
the
of it.
beginning.
Please do not assume.
I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
See, that's also weird too. We keep glossing over this. She says they're playing hide and seek, but she's already said that she put him in the suitcase. She zipped it up. That's not how you play hide and seek. What the fuck? You know where he's at. That's not how the game is
So
played.
why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You like consciously.
And why are there
upstairs.
videos, right? If you're playing hide and seek and you know that man is in there, and you got videos of him being like, "Let me out, I can't breathe."
Upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead interrogator starts playing the video as Sarah is mid-sentence reiterating her innocence.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form.
All right,
You
give me a
moved-
second.
you
Somebody's at my
admit to
door.
moving
I'll be right back.
the suitcase like over, so
You roll it.
You roll it out. Like it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how you want me to say it. I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and like what, 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. And it was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
So when he asked to be let out, like what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to elaborate, but the lead interrogator cuts her off.
Well, based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times, I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean,
Don't
Were
know.
you punishing him?
no. Just,
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is
Yep.
what you make me feel like.
see, and then it's all backfired on me. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
Again, it's the
no.
boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to,
We're just trying to figure out why.
why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
why he was left in the bag, why the video.
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye. I mean,
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine. After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun.
Did she just try and Jamie Foxx it? I blame it on the alcohol? Crazy. Okay, this is, I mean, like, I've got wireless headphones, so I was listening the whole time. But this is, come on, y'all, this is sussy as fuck, right?
He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No, it's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
That is what you did.
If he could push it open, why
Fuck
would
you
he
talking
not
about?
himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No.
She probably doesn't remember.
I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
Why would he be texting somebody about you?
Something about me? Like, what's...
Why would he be texting about you?
Texting?
What the fuck?
Texting.
No, I have one last question. I mean, you realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
Wait, why are we re-watching this? We haven't seen this, Suge. What are you talking about? We've watched JCS before, but we haven't watched this one.
And you went up to bed.
We have? When? I don't ever remember seeing this.
You all?
I know I've watched JCS before, and I know we've watched JCS on this channel, but I don't remember watching this one.
Intentionally kill him.
Yeah, she suffocated her boyfriend in a suitcase, yeah.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
When the fuck did we watch this? I don't remember watching this.
I didn't do that intentionally.
I don't remember watching this at all. What the fuck?
No, why would I do that?
Well, I can't check the history. Well, let me check the history.
When he was
Months ago? Okay, then it wouldn't be on the history then if it was months ago.
You can't get in a
Because I think VODs only say it for 2 weeks, and I don't keep them locally.
Lid open for him to get in there.
I blame it on the alcohol. I'm invoking her defense. I blame it on the alcohol. That's why I don't remember.
I'm leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You did trying to dance around the fact you left him in there.
This is not...
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
It was June or July of last year.
Well, you gave up checking up on him.
If we did watch it, that might make sense. I don't remember watching it, but earlier last year, in 2023, I made a whole new browser account, and it showed that we haven't watched this yet. We might have watched it on my regular YouTube account if we did.
Yeah, I'm in with Big Wiener.
Yeah, because I made sure to look, like right here. This is where we're at right now in this video. And like these were all blank. So I assumed we hadn't watched it, but it might have been my other YouTube account that I don't use when I stream. I don't want to accidentally like dox myself if I open settings or something on stream, you know what I mean?
Anybody look at
So that might be why. I don't remember seeing it, but that might be why it says that we haven't watched it.
Itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, Am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
Okay, that's
It doesn't
fucking
medical
weird.
examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
It'll be released to
to
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you worried about a ring right now when they're talking about fucking
It was on his finger.
a murder case that you perpetrated?
We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're gonna come.
Prison. That's what's next.
No, I'm talking
Prison.
about, like, in the long run. Like, what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or?
You need to get a lawyer is what you need to do, my guy.
I mean, like, so, like, for.
She thinks she's getting away with it? I guess so. I guess she thinks she's walking out of here. Ain't no way.
Intentional, and like.
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
So after this, what? I'm done?
Yeah, you're cooked. Yeah, you cooked. You cooked.
Punishment enough.
Where's Blurp?
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
This is
Making a comment. I mean,
CSI that was there yesterday.
Forensics take her DNA
Oh,
and
CSI is
fingerprints. The
real?
investigators then
Bro, I thought it was just a TV show. They brought CSI in for real. I didn't think CSI was a real thing.
You're not free to go. Okay.
This comment seriously puts Sarah on edge, but she still won't quite be fully aware of what's happening. This is coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we've talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's how
anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we.
What do you mean, why?
Explains that it's
The
just
fuck are you
routine,
talking
only in
about?
a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to
Bruh,
get swallowed
somebody
up by
is
a wormhole
dead.
and take her chances in a separate dimension.
Because of
To the best
you.
of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your
Crazy.
knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your
Thank you,
pockets that I
Super.
should know about?
Also, welcome in, Super. What's up? What's good? How's your Sunday going, my guy?
George is dead.
Yeah, I didn't have any mods in chat. Like, I wanted to, like, time out Blurp.
You were right, you're right. Why is it
But thank
happening?
you. I appreciate that.
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now? I had a
don't
sneaky
work in the.
suspicion this was gonna happen. And I
You had a
need water and
sneaking
food back.
suspicion this was going to happen? I forgot it was Sunday and my ass took a nap. Well, hopefully you're all rested up.
An officer comes to take Sarah to the jail, but Sarah has questions first.
Are you not working tonight? Because you work nights now, right?
Am I gonna be panic?
Like my dumbass?
Last time I had a panic attack.
Throwing off your sleep schedule and shit.
I don't know.
Go stand up.
I have not.
So what am I gonna do with my purse? What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide
The
to do
murder!
this. George is dead.
He's like, yeah, he's dead. That's why we're
Sarah
doing
was
this.
taken to
What the
Orange
fuck?
County Jail at 5:44
Not
PM.
crazy thrown
She
off?
was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of 2020, just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the
7
fuck out of there,
attorneys
and all
is
of them cited the same reason,
crazy.
which was irreconcilable differences.
All right, he said April of this year. This was uploaded 9 months ago. Bro, so she's been in jail for 3 years? April of 2023 is when she went up for trial. Whatever happened to her? Sarah Boone, hold on. I gotta see what's going on with this. Sarah Boone appears in court with a new attorney, October of 2023. October of this year, just 3 months ago.
Move Ms. Boone to the center seat when you swear her in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you shall give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Welcome back, ma'am. Tell me your name and your date of birth.
Sarah Boone, 10-10-77.
All right.
Yeah, she's
In
40.
this ca-
No! No! She has my birthday, y'all. She has my birthday. She said 10-10. That's my birthday. Ain't no way. Shut the fuck
Your
up.
date of birth.
Sarah Boone, 10-10-77.
All right.
Yo!
In this case-
Okay. Listen. Maybe, okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm just gonna let it go.
You were
I'm
most
just gonna let it
recently
go.
represented by Mr. Bankowitz. I granted a motion to withdraw. We appointed Mr. Hobson, and we set a status hearing today. Mr. Hobson, where do you stand as far as
I'll
entering the
take
case,
that's crazy for
and how much work do you
500,
think
right?
You have to get done to get the case ready for trial.
Let me start. I'll start at the back end, Judge. I would ask.
For a
the court to
second,
set
I thought her
status
cuffs were
for
pink.
sometime in January.
This has to be like a reflection,
I've had
right?
discussions with Ms. Booth.
Or she
before
actually
today.
had pink cuffs on.
And she's okay with that, and I think that would.
Did I
and
saw the
got,
dude
like,
jumping at the judge, yeah, but we could watch that real quick after
stuff
this.
Trying to wade through, plus the
Motherfucker jumped like he was in the fucking NBA.
So I think that would be the best option we've got right
It's crazy.
So I don't have my dates, other than my pretrial and trial dates for next year. I don't have the calendar ironed out.
Okay.
But what I could do is just
Zozo
give
was about to bring
y'all
that up too.
a January pretrial date, understanding that you're not representing that you're actually going to be ready to
Right.
announce trial. But at least it's a next point to see how far you've gone, how much further you have to go.
Oh wait, her handcuffs are
My
pink.
hope would be in January. you'd
Why
be
does
able
she
to
have
get the
pink
court of appeals
handcuffs? I thought it was like a
testimony,
reflection
and
at
you'd be ready
first
to
because they were
announce
like
trial.
silver, but they are pink.
State, are you okay if we handle it that way?
Yes, that sounds reasonable.
I have a January 16th pretrial date.
January
Is that far enough
16th.
into January, Mr. Hobson?
So she goes into pretrial in 9 days. Next Tuesday is her pretrial.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's what we'll do. We will set pretrial conference on January 16th, trial period January 29th. The one thing I'm going to ask Mr. Hobson is if
We got to come
there
back
are
to this.
particular problems.
We got to come back to this. I'm gonna make a note in my Twitch
discovery, getting
my
up to
Twitch notes
speed that you know about before the 16th.
because the
you can
trial is
bring those
what
to
they said the
court's attention
29th.
beforehand,
Yes.
so we can at least start.
We got to come back
working
to
those
this when
problems
that
as they
trial
arrive. That
starts.
would be my request.
Judge.
All right.
I would also ask the court as a caveat to indicate that it's a pretrial conference / status conference.
Sure. Have the court minutes reflect that I'm setting it for pretrial conference / status for the defense to advise the court.
What this bitch do?
how
She
long before
zipped
they
up her
are
boyfriend in luggage and he suffocated to death.
I think speedy trial was.
See,
waived
Suge, I'm not the only one that doesn't remember if we watched it. Super would have been here.
So I'm just going to court reset it for those dates.
Yes, sir.
Suge said we watched
Anything
this
else I need to do
before.
on
I
Ms.
don't
Boone's
remember
case
watching
today?
it.
Nothing else, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Boone will be returned to the Orange County Jail pending disposition of her case.
I'm invested too, Zozo. We got to come back to this.
Okay.
I made a note
good
in my
day.
Twitch app, not my Twitch app, but my like
Vega, are
Twitch
you
notes or
ready
whatever.
on-
So pre-trial is Tuesday. The trial is the
All right, let's call it
29th. We coming back to this. We coming back. It's at the top of my list on my Twitch notes. I wouldn't know. I always lurk when you watch this type of stuff. Well, that's not helpful. All right, I would read this, but I think we got everything we need out of what we just watched. That's crazy. This is crazy. We're definitely gonna come back to this at some point. Arrested at school? What channel is this? Police Insider? No thanks. We're gonna watch this dude who should have been fucking recruited in the NBA. This is absolutely insane. I don't know if everybody's seen this video, but it's crazy. Dude goes bananas mode.
Back here in the U.S. on the harrowing scene in a Las Vegas courtroom, a defendant lunging at the judge who had just sentenced him. Here's Kana Whitworth.
This is the moment a defendant who had just...
Bro, look at that vertical. Look at that vertical. Homeboy should be dunking. Bop!
This is the moment a defendant who had just been sentenced attacked a Las Vegas judge.
It's insane!
That man is now behind bars.
Bro, I can't see that enough. Look at that vertical. He went flying.
This
oh!
is the moment a defendant who had just been sentenced attacked a Las Vegas judge.
Shit!
And tonight, that man is now behind bars, facing over a dozen charges, including extortion and battery.
Motherfuckers like this shouldn't be out in public. Nah, he should be in the NBA with a jump like that.
Appearing in court Wednesday.
Oh, do they have another
He had
angle?
pled guilty to attempted battery with substantial bodily harm. The 30-year-old telling Judge Mary Kay Huthis he didn't think he deserved another trip to prison.
I feel that I shouldn't be sent to prison for a second time.
The judge reminding Redden of his lengthy criminal record.
3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on, sir.
Redden saying he was working to turn his life around, but Judge Holthus
Okay.
denying his request for probation.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Redden then leaping over the bench, landing on top of the judge and brawling with court officers and attorneys. Minutes later, Judge Holthus standing up.
She's shaken up, as most people would be.
All right, I'm laughing, but clearly this is fucked up, right? Clearly this is fucked up. That guy should be in prison, obviously, fucking after doing some wild ass shit like that. But that's crazy. I've never seen some shit like that in my life. This motherfucker cleared the whole ass fucking, what's it called? Like a bench or whatever? Is that what they call it? Like the court bench or whatever the fuck?
A couple of bruises, but I'm very, very happy that she's okay.
And David, a court-martial was also injured in that attack. Redden refusing to show up to court today to face these additional charges. He has another hearing set for next week.
Well, she was mean. You know, you right. You right.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Bro, it's still, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it one more time. It's so wild how he, wait, no, the end was better. He said, fuck you. Like, you can hear him, like, what's he say? He says some wild shit, and then he fucking just hops. He's got hops.
He gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Redden.
Oh, he said, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. I think that's what he said.
Redden then
It won't stop being funny. You won't convince me. There's no way. It's not gonna stop being funny. The way he fucking clears that shit is crazy.
Redden then leaping over the bench, landing on top of...
Oh, he says, nah, fuck that, bitch. He says, fuck that. Okay. That's insane. Oh, shit. This was wild, Coco. That was fucking crazy. It's absolutely insane. Coco! Yeah, exactly, Coco. He's like, I've changed. I don't deserve to go to prison. Bitch, fuck you. Like, fucking Superman leaps over the goddamn bench to go for... It's insane. I don't care. It's a fucked up situation, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to stop being funny. It's still funny. Oh, shit.